This video will solve all Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Yu-Gi-Oh ZEXAL in the video game Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Here's roll 1. I came across a poker table that had playing cards made of cast iron. I asked the person who was handing out the cards to the players if they made the cards themselves, but they kept saying in the most poetic way that it wasn't them, because that would be illegal. I think they're lying. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Whoever did the rhyme, did the crime. Whoever denied it, supplied it. I bought a detective pack of playing cards. It had only 3 suits and all the cards were jacks. I'm still trying to get a refund from those heartless bastards. Why do pirates always wash their hands after playing cards? Because they use a poop deck. A man once ate a whole deck of playing cards. A couple of hours later, he had to drop a deuce. Heels will too. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson were going camping. They set up the tent, started a campfire, and laid down their sleeping bags inside the tent. After a few hours of playing cards and joking by the fire, they extinguished the fire and went to sleep. Holmes awoke Watson in the middle of the night and to look up this very night sky. Watson, look at the sky. What do you see? I see thousands of shining stars, and it's hard to believe how many millions or billions of miles away they are from us, replied Watson. And what else do you infer? Said Holmes. Well, if our sun is just a mere star among trillions, then we can safely assume there are billions of planets out there, and planets like Earth, and their life in cosmos is a possibility. Watson, you dumbass, so what's the intent? A man hands his girlfriend a small package on Christmas morning, the size of a jewelry box. The woman gets incredibly excited and rips the package open to find a deck of playing cards. What the heck is this? She yells and throws the deck of cards in the man's lap. What? The man responds. You say all you want for Christmas was something with diamonds in it. Six guys were playing poker with Smith loses $500 on a single hand, clutches his jets and drops dead on the table. Showing respect for their fallen comrade, the other five complete their playing time standing up. Sam looks around and asks, Now, who is going to tell the wife? They draw straws. Lester, who is always a loser, picks the shortest one. They tell him to be discreet, be gentle, don't make a bad situation any worse than it is. Gentlemen, discreet? I'm the most discreet man you ever met. Discretion is my middle name. Leave it to me. Lester walks over to the Smith house, knocks on the door. The wife answers, asks what he wants. Lester says, Your husband just lost $500 of playing cards. She hollers, Tell him to drop dead. Lester replies, I'll tell him. So, two mohels and a faker are playing a game of cards, and somewhere along the way they get in an argument, as they always did, about who among the three should host dinner that night. You see, they are very passionate dinner hosts. One of the mohels says, You should come to my house. I have the most beautiful house in the village. The other mohel says, No, you should come to my house. I'm the best chef in the village. Then the faker goes, No, you should both come to my house. I have the best wine. The bickering goes on about 20 minutes until finally, in the moment, the bicker yells, Very well, we shall decide who the host is with the cards. So it's up because will, says one of the mohels. And so they start playing an interest game, mainly mind tricks, plus everyone plays to the top of their abilities, and our pauses, 2, then 3, third hour. The bicker lays down his card to the dismay of both the mohels. A royal flush. Both the mohels were practically blown away. The perfect hand. Impossible, says one. It is God's will, the other shrugs. Then you shall come to my house, said the vicar, pleased with this luck. And to the vicar went to the mohels. He used row 3. My friend has no money wallet at his house, so I feel bad and decided to send him a card. A get well soon card. Four folks are playing poker behind a bar in New Orleans. One friend said, "You know I used to be a pet to a prince that came here one time." The other folk rolled their eyes. "You know what happened next? I was suddenly down the toilet and in the gutter. The fox ignored it and placed the final bet. Without skipping a bet, the fox says, I guess you can say it was a thrust call down a royal flush." So, when Mr. Freeze had left the crime scene, you know it's his work because people are frozen and there are frozen objects around, right? I would go as far as to say that's him leaving his cooling card. Birthday card I received from my brother. Forget about the past, you can't change it. Forget about the future, you can't predict it. Forget about the present, I didn't get you one. I am in the hospital. My younger brother swallowed a 16 GB memory card and he's singing all songs in it. I just pray he doesn't reach the video folder. Here's roll 4. A newly married doctor got a call inviting him to go and play cards that evening. "I have to go out, honey," he said to his wife. "Oh no, not again," she said. "Is it serious?" "Oh yes," replied her husband. "There are 3 doctors there already." "I'm stuck in quarantine all alone with a deck of cards. I guess you can say I'm in solitary confinement." "I hate being a parrot in school. In my report card, I always get 7 C's." So a 1024 MB memory card walks into the bar. The memory card spots a piano, sits down at it, and starts playing some incredible music. After a number of songs, mostly original, the memory card gets up and the bar goes wild with the cheers and applause. The bar owner was incredibly impressed and runs up to the memory card and says, "Buddy, you were incredible. If you come back tomorrow, I'll spend the night with you." "No can do," says the memory card. "Unlimited to 1 gig." My wife just got me a card that says, "Get better soon." I'm not sick at all. She just thinks I need to get better. Here's roll 5. Police suspect that a recent string of burglaries had been committed by a person obviously suffering from a severe IBS. The culprit has left their calling card at each house they broken into. Unfortunately, the police had no firm leads. The teacher asked a little kid if he knew his numbers. Yes, he said, my parents taught me. Good, what comes after 3? 4, said the boy. What comes after 6? 7. Very good, said the teacher. Your parents did a good job. And what comes after 10? Jack. A friend of mine used to have a job of holding cue cards for TV presenters. He was fired for dropping them. I tried talking to him about it, but he couldn't hold a conversation. What has 13 hearts but no organs? A deck of cards. What do you call someone who is tired of playing a card game called bored?